Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillah. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdadan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, we'll be finishing off the articulation points of the Arabic letters, lesson 4. And this is the last lesson for this for the articulation points, the makharij al-huruf. And inshallah we'll be continuing on part 2, but inshallah we'll be starting the characteristics of the letters in the next slide, inshallah. So in this slide we'll be looking at Shafataan and Khayshoom, these two areas of articulation. So bismillah, let's begin with the two lips, Shafataan. The two articulation points for 4 letters. So there's 2 articulation points and there's 4 letters. Bismillah. 2 articulation points and 4 letters. So there's 1 articulation point and 2. So you see 1 articulation point has just 1 letter, which is the fa, and the second articulation point actually has 3 letters coming from it: the ba, the mim, and the waw. So let's look at them in detail, inshallah. Fa, the first one, the first articulation point for fa. If you see here the diagram, the blue area represents where the teeth touch the inner wet part of the lip. Okay, so the 2 top incisors will touch the inner wet part of the lip, and we say fa, fa. Okay, what's it say? Press the tips of the top front teeth against the bottom lip and exhale through the mouth, and this will produce the fa. So we have to make sure that the tip of the tongue touches the wet part. Okay, the mistake we can make, a common mistake, is to say to bring the teeth out too much on the dry part of the lips. Okay, and we can make it sound like it's not the the English F, that's different. This fa comes from the inner wet part of the lip. Okay, inshallah, and we will practice. Inshallah, we'll practice this and say it as it's supposed to be said, inshallah. And the second, going on to the second articulation point, the first letter, ba. Pressing the 2 lips together and releasing them produces the letter ba. Okay, so pressing the 2 lips together here. Pretty simple, but what mistakes can happen is if we include a little bit of air in this, because ba has a quality of imprisoning air. We don't there's no air that releases with ba. So ab, it's a strong letter, very strong makharij, ab, like this. And if I release some air, if I include some air in it, it can sound, and people do replace the ba with other letters by adding some air. What would it become? It would become a ba, would become a ba, like this. So ab. You see, it sort of changes into ba, and p doesn't exist in Arabic. So this is something to take note of, inshallah. Make sure not to add any air and change the ba into a pa. So ab, not ab. This will make it into a p, a pa, and that doesn't exist in Arabic. The second letter from this articulation point is mim, and mim is pretty simple. Pressing the 2 lips together and passing a ghunna through the nasal passage, and that produces the mim. And the ghunna is obviously here, like we looked at, and inshallah we'll be covering this in the next slide. So the ghunna, the Khayshoom, this area is a part of an intrinsic character of mim. And like we did the exercise for noon, if you say mim, touching on blocking the sound, blocking the ghunna, mim, it ceases to be mim, right? So mim is an intrinsic character of ghunna is an intrinsic character of mim. Okay, inshallah. And not many mistakes can be made with mim. Yeah, it's pretty clear letter, inshallah. The last one here is the letter waw. Opening the lips slightly and forming an O shape produces like the consonant waw. And Okay, this is the consonant waw. This is not the waw mad, just like the ya mad I explained. This is not the waw, the oo sound, which comes from al-jawf. That's something that is a stretching letter. That's a letter of lengthening, and that comes from al-jawf. This is the letter which will have a haraka, for example, wa, for example, waqalu, for example, or waqtulu, for example. Yeah, we have these. This letter, the original makharij for it is the lips. And when it's in the condition, in jawf condition, if you remember the 2 conditions, again, good revision. The first condition is this letter, this mad letter, will be sakin, will have nothing on it, and it will be preceded by the dhamma for waw. Okay, so the oo sound. So if this waw has a haraka on it, it's not a letter of mad, and so the makharij will be the lips. And I hope that's inshallah clear. Waw can be slipped into sounding like a V. I've heard sisters make the waw sound into a V. So they say vow, like this. Waw is the outside of the lips, and you sort of form an O shape. So it's the outside of the lips. There's no teeth involved. Okay, none of the teeth will touch the lips or anything. So waw, it's just the lips, the involvement of the lips, not no teeth are going to be touching any part of the lip. Okay, so waw. Okay, note the difference between the meme and ba is that meme has a ghunna and ba has some stronger characteristics. Okay, so this is the main difference, because fa is pretty clear, very different to waw, for example. Meme and ba are quite similar in the sense that they come from the both have the lips are joint for both, so pressed together, both for them both. But of course, meme has a ghunna and ba doesn't. Okay, ba has other characteristics attached to it. Alhamdulillah. And the last makharij is the Khayshoom. Al-Khayshoom, the nasal passage. This characteristic is attached to the letters Noon and Mim. So, what does it say? The place where the ghunna comes from. So, Khayshoom is the place where the ghunna comes from. This passage here. This is where the ghunna comes from the nose. It's a nasal sound using the nasal cavity without any influence of the tongue. Without any influence of the tongue. So, there's no tongue involvement. Okay, so, we could say this without the tongue being down. So, this sound comes from Khayshoom. It is a characteristic or quality accompanying the letters Noon and Mim. I think we have established that in the slides before. They have their own articulation point. So, of course, like I said, Noon and Mim have their own articulation point. Noon, the makharij for Noon is what? Yes, the tip of the tongue. And the makharij for Mim is a Shafataan, the lips, right? But the ghunna is attached to these. Okay, the Khayshoom is attached to these because it's without Khayshoom, these letters would really not exist. Okay, they would not sound like a Noon or a Mim without the Khayshoom. The sound comes from Khayshoom. Okay, try saying Noon and Mim holding your nose, and I think we've done this. So, inshallah, this was the last part of the characteristics of the letters. Sorry, the makharij of the letters. Inshallah, next lesson we will be starting the characteristics of the lesson of the letters. Inshallah ta'ala. Alhamdulillah, we'll finish off with a beautiful hadith reminder, a beautiful, refreshing reminder for all of us. Abu Umama, may Allah be pleased with him, reported, I heard the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam saying, read the Qur'an, for it will come as an intercessor for its reciters on the day of resurrection. And this hadith is from Muslim. Subhanallah, Allahu Akbar. May Allah give us the tawfiq to recite the Qur'an abundantly, correctly, using the rules of Tajweed, and understand and implement the Qur'an. And may Allah make this learning easy for all of us. Allahumma ameen. So inshallah, we meet next time. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.